Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. Finally, IPOP leadership has decided to react to the news that was making the rounds on the media that IPOP has been enlisted or has been proscribed by the UK government. When that news was going viral, it came to a point where the UK government came up and debunked it that what their communication was not what they were seeing in the media, and they took out time to explain it. But before then, Gabashe, who is a special assistant to the president on the media matters, had already congratulated these guys, the UK government, for seeing Biafra through their eyes, and all of that. So IPOB now have decided to take a bold step to react to it, and also to make some bold statement about the legal case between the federal government and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We're going to be looking at all of that in a jiffy. But before we do that, if you're not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our video. Indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, on Sunday declared that it would defeat the President Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government. Emma Powerful, the spokesman of the group, said IPOB would defeat the Buhari government in the battle started by its leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Powerful made the remark while accusing the federal government of sponsoring fake news against it. He said the Buhari-led federal government should be ashamed of sponsoring fake news against IPOB. Powerful said the decision by the Buhari-led government to confirm IPOB's proscription has shown that it's behind the falsehood. In a statement he signed, Powerful said, "We are the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB movement worldwide, every led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Our attention has been drawn to the inaccurate and fake news reporting that the United Kingdom UK government has classified IPOB as a terrorist group. We therefore wish to clarify that there is no iota of truth in the said malicious fake news planted and being peddled by the enemies of Biafran freedom and independence. Nothing more may be said than the clarification already given by the British High Commission in Abuja to the effect that the said media report is untrue and should be disregarded. The curiosity and childish haste with which the Nigerian government celebrated the said fake news, commending the UK government for the imaginary but non-existent prescription, only confirms that the Muhammadu Buhari and his Fulani-controlled federal government of Nigeria are behind the fake news. We are calling on the British government to change their minds about continuing to humiliate Biafra. This is not jet age. The war is going beyond those old systems they used to humiliate Biafra. That time, that time, Stone Age has gone, and they should understand that Biafrans are human beings and they must benefit from Biafra when the time comes. Maybe Fulani terrorist government has easily forgotten that the UK is not Nigeria, where there is no rule of law and due process. Nigeria unilaterally proscribed IPOB and designated IPOB as a terror group while freeing and compensating Fulani bandits, the real mass murderer. What hypocrisy! Nigerian government has been sponsoring security and banditry in Biafra land and continue linking it with IPOB in its desperation to demonize IPOB and ESN operatives and prevent us as organization and present us as terror organization that we are not. Nigeria kills its own citizens, like the recent case in Imo State where an army couple was taken out after the woman was taken advantage of, all in a bid to nail IPOB and justify the likely military invasion of our land. Nigerian government should hide its face in shame for sponsoring a failed international propaganda against IPOB. They have removed their evil celebration on Twitter. They are using hoodlums to sponsor violence in our land to create the impression that our leader is leading a criminal organization, but they will keep failing. Nigerian government defends Fulani and bandits. They hardly talk about the atrocities in the media, but anytime there is little violence in Biafran land, they will rush to the media to blame IPOB. IPOB has been existing long before those criminals trying to blackmail the good works of IPOB in London for a long time. Nigerian media must be objective in their reportage and ensure they investigate news before giving the public wrong information that is not true. We commend the objective media platforms and enjoin others to emulate them and resist any attempt by government to be used as a propaganda tool. IPOP is a peaceful and non-violent movement seeking to free indigenous people from the bondage Fulani put every tribe in Nigeria, not terrorist activities in Nigeria. Nigerian government should shame on you. IPOP must Nigerian government say shame on you. IPOP must win this battle with you that our great leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started and show us the way to move forward to the free land. We advise Biafran to be resilient and pursue our freedom with determination because Biafra must come in our time. We have gone far and cannot stop midway. Now, all of these statements you are hearing is tantamount to the fact that after um, the Nigerian media misquoted or media houses misquoted the UK government, you know, Garba Shehu, special assistant to the president on media issues, came up and kind of congratulated, the UK government, thanking them for, seeing reasons with them why they should, you know, um, prescribe IPOP. That was where the whole thing started. Because when the news came out, what the UK government actually said was that they recognize what the name Nigerian government has called IPOP, and that they will be judging everyone who is seeking for asylum on the grounds of their involvement against fundamental human right of others. They'll get to know your details and all of that. But then Gabashewu came up and was like, "Thank you, UK. Now you guys have seen reason with us, and you have, proscribed IPOB. You have listed them as terrorist group." That was when the UK government came up and said, "Hey, we never said that. We never enlisted them as a terror organization. We only say that we are judging the attitude of some of them whose actions may trample on fundamental human right of others. We are not saying that they have been listed as a terrorist organization." And with that on ground, everything just got bad for the federal government. I feel as a now that Garba Shehu maybe wishing he never even said anything about it, because when the news came out, there was a lot of argument here and there. Some people say they have been prescribed fully, some say no, and all of that. Lloyd Jimako said that people were not reading line by line, did not see the true meaning of what the UK government was saying, that they never prescribed, IPOP. This guy also came up, the Finland guy, and what's his name? Simon Ikba also came up and said, "Hey, all of that is story. There's nothing like that." And so in the heat of all of that, that was when Shehu Gaba came up, started talking, and at this point, it was that statement made by Shehu Gaba was like, finally, our persuasion for you guys to proscribe these guys have touched your heart, and you guys have seen reason with us, and we're thankful for doing that. So I feel that's on that grounds IPOP is coming up, to express their disappointment with the attitude with which the presidency came up and responded to the statement made by the UK government. And that's not a good one, because it clearly shows that there's an issue somewhere. You understand? It shows that you guys are really working out things to ensure that we are proscribed. I feel that there is what we call due process in enlisting a particular organization, a particular people as a terror group. And I feel that they must, first of all, see their global activity, what they are doing, and see the reason why they are doing it before they make that decision. And unfortunately, the UK government have not considered it. Don't forget that they are even enlisted in the UK. They were registered in the UK. If they did not deregister them and also close the account and all of that, then it means the whole thing was a big story. So Imapa have like come out to express his displeasure, at what the federal government did and all of that. But however, that's where we would like to leave it. What do you have to say about the move by IPOP to ensure that they defeat the federal government in this case that has to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Let's interact.